What's up, and welcome to the Orbital Speech Podcast episode.
We don't know.
Yeah, 3, I think.
And
3.
we're going live on Twitch. First podcast here for me at least. We got Colin, Jem, Samantha,
Jessalyn and Ace.
Jess, and me.
We got 8 people. Oh my god. So this episode of the podcast is about childhood stories.
Yep. Oh. And I got kicked off stream.
Of course you did.
I want my hoodie so I can put it in my hair.
God. Who wants to start off with the stories?
Alright, I can start, I guess.
Okay. We'll take turns doing stories.
Yo, my name's Jess.
Hold
They call me
on.
Jessalyn for some reason. Anyways, my childhood story, let's start with my bike. My first time riding a bike.
Ooh.
So I was dumb when I was a child and was trying to practice balancing on my bike without riding. And my grandfather finally had enough and decided to push me down a hill. I managed to run into a tree and bust my nose. It was fun.
Well then, that's exciting. Samantha, you give us one now.
Let's see. I don't really have anything about me.
No, this is a childhood story.
No. There's one about my sister, though, okay?
Okay, that works.
No. Let me tell it. Okay, so we were doing a garage sale.
Okay, so it's not
We
gonna
were
make
five
me go
and
live.
six.
Yeah.
And so, Mom told Jasmine to go get Rainbow. So she gets Rainbow. Like, he has the hardest time. But
Good.
Rainbow just comes out, and he's just dragging Jasmine behind him.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Like, yeah, no, Rainbow is just dragging
You
Jasmine.
can't really hear anything. It's like pauses at
He
times.
drags her over to the fish
They're
pond,
trying.
which had water and fish in it at the time. And he just pushes her straight in.
Oh my god.
That was
A
a
dog.
fun day.
Just shove the human into a pond. You drown now. There's not enough love in this family.
Yeah. Right. Okay, who's next?
Do you think the podcast is too chaotic?
Probably.
Yep, then I'll show one. So, I used to be in Cub Scouts for all of 2 years. I wasn't maybe 3 years. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. But, we went to a camp. And the camp was, I forget the name. Beelzebub, I don't know.
These were both.
I don't know. Beelzebub. Yeah, I really don't remember the name of it, but pretty much. We were camping there with my Cub Scout troop, Boy Scout troop, whatever you call it nowadays. I don't really know. This is in.
Oh, no. It's just Scouts now.
Yeah, this is in 4th grade, I think. Jesus Christ, I'm old. Well, I'm old. But, we were doing like a game of tag for some reason. This kid, who I know, who is an actual psychopath, but that's for a different episode of the podcast. Actually, no, I can do it this episode. Pushed me while I was holding onto like a wooden railing, and a splinter went right up my index finger. It was painful. I hated it. Like, I don't have a high pain tolerance. At all.
Me neither.
Like, I do not handle pain that well. And the same camping trip, one of the kids, actually no, I don't remember if this is, oh no, a different camping trip, a kid got taken out by a dirt bike. Like,
That's fun.
he didn't get hurt or anything, but he was knocked over by it.
Oh, there's always stories to tell when it comes to camp.
Oh, yes, there
I
is.
love camping.
Okay, I guess, Ace, it's your turn for a story.
Misty!
Should I do? Okay.
Don't make it nice to you yet. Would you go for like later?
I refuse to do anything not safe for work, so.
Oh, my hand.
I don't know. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3.
2.
87. 2? No, 3. Okay, Jefferson, pick 1, 2, or 3. Jefferson, pick 1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, or 3?
Yeah.
I say 3.
Okay, so 3, I guess.
Alright, so when I was very little, my mom would take me out back. At the time I was living with my aunt. And we had a bunch of flowers growing in the backyard. So I went down, it was like the middle of spring, probably early summer. I went down to smell a flower and I got stung right under the eye by a bee.
Oh.
And my face swelled up so bad I couldn't see out of my left eye.
Wow.
It looked bad.
I got stung by a bee once and because I threw a football at it.
You think I felt a lot of bee?
I tried to knock it out of the sky. I used to hate bugs entirely.
It's too sting.
Okay, so I guess it's back to Justin then. I like how we actually don't interrupt each other.
I like how my mom didn't say anything about this. She just said, do your schoolwork now.
Okay, Justin, we need another story.
Should I break my...
So another story.
Yeah.
So back on the topic of camps, I used to go to a camp when I was a kid every summer. And one summer, we had to bathe in the river instead of a shower.
Oh.
So we were just bathing in the river and, doing the normal thing. And I decided to go back to the shore and I was trying to walk there. This was about when I was 5, so I wasn't really good at walking or doing really anything on my own.
When I was 5, I was in cheerleading, and then I had a surgery.
When I was 5, I don't remember.
Me either.
Okay, continue, Justin.
Okay, back to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was walking to the shore and I tripped over a rock. So, after that, another sharp rock gashed my ankle open. My parents picked me up and took me over. It should have gotten stitches, but instead we just put a whole bunch of Band-Aids on there and prayed. I was just sitting down and playing my Game Boy for the rest of the camping trip.
Hello?
I still have the scar.
I want to say something now. Or is there anyone else that hasn't shared a story?
Okay, I guess do another story. I guess we all went at least once.
Yeah.
Then I was camping on this trip.
Oh my god, there's gonna be so many camping ones.
Well, this one's interesting. So, I was on my scooter, and it was late. It was dark out. And we were going to the bathroom before we went to bed. And we had to go down this hill. We were at, I think, the Dunes, which is near the top of Indiana, where Lake Michigan seeps in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a campsite. So we were there, and we had to go down this hill. So, on the way back, it was pitch black. I hit a stick and went flying off my scooter and skinned both my knees off entirely. So I was crying. I was a mess. I was like 6. And I hurt my knees really badly by that. So my brother Corey had to pick me up, bridal style, and skateboard me down the hill, trying not to hurt me or get blood on himself. So he's doing this as I'm crying and wailing.
Oh my god.
It was bad. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but he's just holding his arms like straight out.
Yeah, we're eventually gonna do a face cam. on the podcast when we get enough money to get face cams and mics and whatnot.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah.
We want this to become a long-term podcast.
Fine.
Imagine not having.
Okay, well,
Gemma.
this, I don't know if it's considered childhood, but I mean, it's still under the age of 18. But this happened last year.
Now.
It's the great story of Man Bun.
Oh, no. Can you not talk about your weird child predator thing?
No. He's a weirdo. He's younger than me, but he's stupid.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, no. I've heard man bun before. I know man bun.
Yeah,
I
so...
don't, and I really don't care.
Yeah, but...
I'm a dick like that.
The viewers might. Also, hey, no
Yeah.
cussing on our podcast.
Fuck. You're welcome.
Algorithms don't like us, okay?
Yeah, we want our videos to actually be recommended.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll just assassinate you after this scene. So Man Bun, he has a man bun. He never goes to school, and I mean that never.
Think he goes to school without a shirt on?
Probably.
Actually, yeah, probably. But he's dumb.
Okay, he's dead.
Me and my friend were walking down the street in our neighborhood, because we walk around the neighborhood a lot. And, we were walking past...
I forgot we had this pulled up. Oh no.
We were walking past Man Bun's house. He's sitting outside in a car. There was, like, broken glass or pebbles or something. I pointed it out to my friend. Man Bun said, "Get the F off my street," and then said the N-word. So,
Dad.
That's fun.
No.
and then we started walking away from him, and he was following me and my friend.
Dad.
So me and my friend walked on for maybe 20 more minutes. Man Bun stopped following us after about 10 minutes. And our neighborhood has a park in the middle. We went to go sit down, and this little 8-year-old who's a part of Man Bun's group came up to us and said, "I'm gonna mug you and take my phone." Now I have an iPhone X. So it's like a $900 phone. And I was not letting some snot-nosed 8-year-old touch my $900 phone. So me and my friend got up, walked back to his house. I hung out at his house for a little bit. And a couple weeks later, Man Bun came up in the middle of the night, knocked on his door, so my friend's brother went out with a BB gun to scare him off. So, after that, we reported him to the police. So, haven't done anything since.
Well, that's good.
Samantha, got another story?
Oh, boy, hold on. I have a bunch to pick from.
Ooh.
I regret this. He's in a wedding dress. Oh no.
There was the time that my sister started sleep talking at camp.
Oops.
Oh, I
Oh.
sleep talk.
I don't sleep talk.
And there's the one where I heard, like, I don't know.
I randomly
what.
sat up, screamed to tacos, and laid back down in my sleep.
Okay,
was-
wait, come on.
that was something that happened.
Okay. One or two. Pick one or two.
Okay, one.
One.
Okay.
Okay, I should do one.
So I was up reading a book and talking to my friends, and then my friend Rachel tried to talk to Jasmine, and she was like half asleep, so she started just keep talking, and then she's just like
Ew.
birds, and then Rachel says, "What do the birds look like?" And then instead of saying like pretty or something, she says, "The birds look like pretty." And then after a while, she just says cotton candy bed. I don't know what kind of dream that was, but okay.
Great.
Okay, Justin, you gotta give us one now.
Childhood story. I have so many. I don't know which one to choose, bro.
Just pick one.
Alright, so when I was real little, like really, really little, my parents would always have me ride my Aunt's Doberman Ritz.
So
And
sick.
one day we were at their house and they decided to put me on Ritz again. But this time I was very wiggly and I fell off Ritz. the worst part was I was right next to a wall, so I hit my head on the windowsill. And Ritz was very protective and wouldn't let anybody touch me while I was writhing in pain.
Oh. I cannot tell you the number of times I've accidentally walked into a wall. I'm blind.
Okay, wait, hold on. So there was just like one time at church where I was gonna go out and grab a drink from the water fountain, and instead of going out the doorway like a normal person, I walked straight into the glass.
That's kind of loud, guys.
I too am secretly a fly. Flies are stupid.
I mean,
They are.
all they
They
do
I
is...
wanted to say she was secretly a fly.
No, a
Okay.
fly.
Okay.
I mean, all flies do is they go after like dog poop and they fly into windows and bonk their heads and die.
Gotta love flies. I hate little chews.
Oh, I catch them all the time.
Why? I feed them to frogs.
My cat caught a fly once. Like, it jumped into the air and grabbed it out of the sky.
Nice.
Hi, Ace, Colin, got any more stories?
Oh, I got plenty.
Depends. I got camping.
What about in 2nd grade?
I got camping, sleeping. Don't ask what that's about. And I can tell you about a surgery.
Soldiers are depressing though, usually.
My surgery was actually helped me.
I know, but like, we're trying to let people spiel it's through Corona. That,
Oh.
I had a hip surgery when I was 5 years old because I have underdeveloped hips.
Okay, wait, hold on.
oh,
So my
I was
sister,
bedbound for 6 weeks and was in a body cast and couldn't move. There you go.
sounds exciting.
Howard,
It wasn't
okay,
that
okay.
bad.
So my little sister, she had a surgery to remove an extra bone, which she has like 5 of. And so it was a
So we have
couple, it was like maybe a
She
month
has more
after the
bones. I have
surgery.
underdeveloped bones.
And then Jasmine just had this nosebleed in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And she got so scared of the nosebleed because it went on for like 20 minutes that she started crying.
Oh my god.
That's so sad.
20 minutes though, that's a long time for nosebleed.
No. The thing is, it wasn't even that much blood.
And it's still blood.
Like,
If you
yeah.
just start blood comes out of your nose for like an extended period, like 20 minutes, wouldn't that bug you?
I mean, it would bug me, but I wouldn't cry.
I
Maybe
remember-
your sister had a fear of blood or something.
5th grade, I had really bad toothaches. Like, really bad. I don't have them anymore. I haven't had them in, like, years.
Uh-huh.
But it's so bad. Like, in recess, I used to take medicine till it killed my mood entirely. I had no personality when I was on my medicine.
Yeah.
But, so I was an outcast. I didn't do much at recess, lunch, or anything. So, this one day I just sat at a picnic table and laid my head down, and just my tooth pain was super bad, and I just didn't move for the entirety of recess. Other days I'd pick 4-leaf clovers because I'm an outcast. I no longer do that. Instead, when I'm bored, I just go inside and play video games for like 5 hours. Yeah. So yeah, there's another story of how, I'd say this is a story. The school wanted me to keep a secret that she had a crush on one of my other friends.
Tattletale.
I used to be awful at keeping secrets. I'm still bad at keeping secrets, honestly.
I should not trust you then.
I'm a lot better.
I don't trust you anymore.
But
Oh well.
podcast.
We're talking to friends.
Yeah.
Am I still on phone with Gemma? No, I think Gemma ended the call.
Now,
Get out, get out, get out.
Just moved.
anyway,
Ta-da.
she for some reason trusted me with the knowledge that she had a crush on one of my friends. So me being me, told my friend, he said, ew, no. And Justin, this friend who this girl had a crush on was Daniel Langes. And the girl was Maylin.
Oh.
Yeah. You can guess why Daniel said no.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta text Daniel about this.
No, baby kitty.
Trying.
I'm fine. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey Yoda. This is our gecko.
Yeah, he's all lizard. Yoda's all lizard. He's definitely not a cat. Anybody else got?
I'm petting a gecko.
Samantha, you have any more stories about Jasmine?
Who?
Her little sister.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I could spill so many
Right.
things about Addison. Oh my god.
I have so much tea I could spill right now about just everyone I know. So much tea.
You don't know jack shit about me.
I didn't say I did, but I have tons of other things I can spill the tea about.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Samantha thinks, I'm gonna tell one real quick story. So in 6th grade, the psycho kid from Oreo, who, did I mention him Oreo? I don't know. But anyway, he's actually psycho. He's actually psychotic. He held our class hostage in 6th grade for like an hour. Now, he didn't do anything malicious. He was just an idiot who that was stupid. But
Related story.
a
My
teacher,
friend
let me finish
was
mine.
a grade above me, and he pulled a knife out on a teacher once.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But
He got expelled.
the
I
vice
haven't talked to
principal,
him since.
one of the main people in the school came up, tried to open the door. He slammed the door into the person's gut. The woman was pregnant. And he slammed the door into her stomach.
Oh yeah, Miss Minnick.
No, don't talk about her around me. You know how I feel about her.
She's a jerk.
Yeah.
Cock sucking asshole.
Wait, hold on. Am I the only one? in the
I forgot we were doing your podcast, sorry.
You're the only one who Miss Minnick was nice to. I mean, she kicked Patricia out of class for writing on her arm.
That's a coping mechanism. Never tell someone to stop.
And she took Patricia's entire oat pouch and never gave it back.
That's
She
why
literally-
I know myself.
She literally stole from a student. But anyway, back to the story at hand. This
She was
psycho.
never teaching the high ability class. She was always pumping.
It took the school's police officer to come get the kid to stop holding the class hostage. And in that story, he called the person from Oreo, Maylin, a bitch. So she threw a tantrum. An actual toddler tantrum. And oh boy, it was hilarious to watch. Okay, Samantha, have you figured out a story you can tell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we were like downtown pretty late, and for some reason, we weren't allowed to go get the car out of the parking garage. And so Jasmine really had to pee.
Samantha,
Really had to pee.
there's a really bad echo on your end.
What?
There's a really bad echo on your end. And I can hear it.
That might be me.
We probably just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Alright. And so Jasmine really had to pee. And there was nothing near us that
That
had a
was
restroom,
painful.
that had a bathroom. And so we were just sitting on
I don't have a terrible gag reflex.
We were sitting
I only have a bad gag reflex when I eat something bad.
just like waiting for something. I don't remember what. But then Jasmine just like she was sitting on Mom's lap. And I guess she couldn't hold it anymore, so then she just peed all over Mom's lap.
Sounds exciting.
No. Then we rode in a police car on the way home. No, and I remember exactly what she said. You wanna know what she said?
What?
Like, yeah, well now the next criminal who sits here is gonna have to sit on pee. Mm-hmm. I think she was like 7 at the time.
And with that, I have another story to think of.
Bitch.
So, in 2nd grade.
Is someone call?
No, not 2nd grade. Hang on, I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh, I'm not still on call.
Actually, I can't think of one. Justin, you got another one?
I can tell you about the time I ate dog food.
Yep. Sounds exciting. Go on.
So I was playing outside my grandparents' house because they live on a hill surrounded by forest. And I was just chilling, being my toddler self. So I ran downstairs to see what I could do, see if I could bother my grandpa. And I found some pellets on the ground. Picked one up, ate it. Tastes pretty good. Saw another one, kept eating dog food. Some pretty good stuff. Would recommend. Wouldn't eat again.
Can I say a story real quick? This is about my older brother, Dakota. So a few years ago, we had a dog, and his name was Sarge. He had, like, these bacon-like treats. And my brother thought it was bacon, so he ate an entire thing of one. And he was halfway through the second one when our aunt walks in, because we were still living with our aunt at the time.
Ooh.
Why are you eating Sarge's dog treats? His face after he did that, he threw it up in the sink. It was hilarious. And he said, Sarge, here, have this. I can't look at you the same way. I don't think I've ever seen Cody I don't think I've seen Cody react with Sarge is dead now. He passed. We had to put him down. He got Lyme disease.
Oh, baby.
Dog.
It was sad.
Okay, so... Don't mind the explosion. It's not World War II, I promise. The neighborhood I currently live in, there's had a lot of people come and go. And I mean a lot. And we've only been there for like 3 years. 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. But, one of the people was this younger kid named Wesley. Dude was a bit weird. And, in the summer, one of our neighbors, most of the neighbors we live on the front street. Most of our neighbors are nice people. And we live in a trailer park. It's not a rundown one, it's not an ugly one. But we have these giant things on the back for the AC and whatnot. So, one day, one of us had a small little inflatable pool and invited some of the neighborhood kids to come in and down and like play water gun fights and whatnot. And Wesley peed onto one of the onto our neighbor's AC thing.
Oh boy.
That was fun. I never really liked water gun fights. I hate water gun fights. Like, I have a phobia of everything, I swear. I don't like spiders, I don't like heights.
No, you dick.
Stop! No. No cussing. I've got so many. Oh, we went to Holiday World one time, and my neck felt like it was broken after I got off the roller coaster. I'm dying over here.
I don't care.
Anybody got interesting theme park stories?
I do.
Okay, let's do some theme park stories for a little bit.
This is not mine. This is kind of my aunt. It's Sarah's story. You know Sarah. My dad's
I don't have
bosses.
any theme park stories.
Samantha, we went to a
so this
theme
is at
park
Kings
together.
Island, and she was
I
on
know,
the.
but I don't
she was
remember
on the
any
Beast.
stories from there.
She broke her ankle after riding the Beast.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my K-pop hail. One of the times we went out there with my scout troop, and it started raining, and we were in the water park, and for some reason we all left the water park, like it's raining. The entire theme park remained open, except for the high rides because of lightning.
Yeah.
So, me, my dad, and my stepmom, because this is before my brother was born, and my sister doesn't, she's with my mom, I live with my dad, but, we decided to go back into the theme park, just because it's a little bit of rain. What's that going to do to us? Kill us? No. But one of the families in our troop is super Christian, and I mean super Christian. Like, if I told them that I was gay, which I am, they would probably be mad. They'd be like, that's a sin.
I will be the person.
Like, I'm extremely accepting. I have more non-binary friends than I do straight friends. My boyfriend is non-binary.
And he. Hold on. Now I have a question.
What?
Is he actually your boyfriend then if he is non-binary?
That's the simplest way to describe it.
If somebody non-binary goes by he/they pronouns,
Then
technically you could call them your boyfriend.
Yeah. That's something my girlfriend asked me when I came up to her about being gender fluid, and she asked, "What are your pronouns?" And I said they, them. So she doesn't know what to call me, and honestly, I don't know what to call myself in that way.
Since I have multiple partners, I just call them my significant others.
That's smart. I guess not.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do that, I guess, because I'll do this simply. Just my significant other's non-binary. They're super nice.
I don't think
They're
I have
really-
ever felt more single than this moment right here.
All three of us
Because
talking about
Samantha's
Samantha.
single than me with
Everyone talking
40
about Samantha
significant others.
has someone they're dating.
Well, Samantha.
Samantha's tan. Everyone on this podcast is not straight. Not a single straight person is on this podcast.
Can we do the gaydy bunch? Can that be our podcast?
Oh my god, that's genius. Yes, that's a podcast name. That is one of our podcast name.
The gaydy
Yes.
bunch.
Yes. I have to go through and retire that 2 episodes now.
Yep, the
I-
gaydy bunch.
I have to go through and retire them. That won't take long though. That'll take me
Then
like
that
5
means
minutes.
we're gonna have to refilm everything because we can say the orbital podcast and everyone.
I can just retire them and just be like, just ignore those first two.
Like,
So
the gaydy bunch.
yeah, I guess that's our podcast name now. That's genius.
You're welcome.
Anyway. Oh, can I tell you? So, I used to be dating a female. I didn't really like her. But one time, we were at the Walmart in one of the cities where we live. And my girlfriend came in and was told, supposedly, she is adopted,
Mumby.
according to her, but she's a liar. Like a pathological liar, so. I mean, I kind of believe her, but also don't, because just the way she is. But it was the cringiest thing ever. And I looked back in that moment in my life, like, that is the one moment I wish I could forget, and I'm never going to be able to forget it. Unless I'm super wasted. In, 10 years. That Samantha's never dated anyone.
Is she not?
No.
Okay, hold on. I've never had a crush on anyone.
That's fun.
Let's get back to theme park stories. We're going way off topic. Back to
No.
theme park stories.
No. This
Back-
is fun.
No, back to childhood
No.
stories. That is the theme of the episode.
Doesn't matter.
We'll do an episode where we talk about this like after the next 4 weeks. Oh my god. Anybody got theme park stories? Justin, do you have any?
Cow.
Cow. Good story.
So we have cows called all called Bob. Stands for big old beef. One of them was very jumpy, liked to jump the fence. One time, he jumped the fence and ran while I was watching him, and I had to run after him. It was weird.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I caught up to him, and I was able to lead him back to his pen. It was just weird.
My Basset Hound likes to jump over the gate and the fence.
Oh my god. Okay.
She
An
destroyed
old
one
house.
of her she got pregnant and killed her entire litter by doing that.
Jesus. So in our old house, we have a big yard. And it's big. Like it's the yard is bigger than the house itself.
I have a stuffed rabbit on my head. Now I've knocked it off. I'm sad.
But there was one time where I saw a golden snake and I had a panic attack, effectively. I'm like, oh my god, it's a snake!
I love snakes.
But no, it's just
Boop noodle.
Listen, that's just when I was terrified of snakes, okay?
I love boop noodles. Caution ramen. Murder spaghetti.
Blocked. I got so many. Oh, so the same kid who got taken out by a dirt bike is kinda dumb.
Aren't we all kind of dumb?
Yes.
Preach.
So
Allie,
he
I'm going to torture myself by reading.
like ran into the. Oh no. He
Yeah.
ran into the woods one night, and everyone was like sitting 20 minutes looking for him. Turns out the second we all went to look for him, he went back into his tent and was asleep. So yeah, that's fun. This is in like 5th grade. The dude is like a grade above me. No, this is 3rd grade. So yeah. Samantha, how many do you have of Jasmine? Do you have any camp ones? More camp ones?
Not off of the top of my head.
Okay, do you have any more about Jasmine?
Okay. So, Jasmine would used to always, deny that she had a crush on John. You guys don't know him, though. And,
I'm just gonna say John Lennon.
no, just John. And I knew she got a crush on him, but Jasmine was always like, no. Do you want to know what she called him?
What?
Bubby.
What?
I've really never had a crush on anyone in my school.
Wait, how did she say Bubby?
That's what she called. That's what her little sister called her crush.
I call my older
Yeah.
brother Bubby. Or Bub.
My significant
I've
other.
called him that since I was little.
My significant other lives 11 hours away from me, so yeet.
My
He's probably my fits to me.
girlfriend lives like a mile away. So I literally just walk to her house. If
Wait.
I could, I would.
No, he's ignoring me.
Sad.
Okay.
I've really never had a crush on anyone in my school. I remember though,
I hate everyone in my school.
everyone hates me in my school. 7th grade. Supposedly, my language arts teacher cussed out the entire class.
My
Boy.
since this was my
I can't snap my fingers.
my business teacher's last year teaching, she took it upon herself to just she cusses a lot in her classes, just sit the fuck down, Cameron. Cameron, go to Mr. Rector's office. That didn't have cuss words in it, but like, she cussed out the class quite often. And because I've known Miss McGovern since I was
Daddy.
in kindergarten. She gets her hair cut by my aunt.
Oh, Jesus.
Since I've known Miss McGovern since I was little.
Okay, my kindergarten teacher's name is Miss
I am a
Thomas.
teacher's pet to her, and honestly, I get A's in that class regardless. She just makes me automatic pass her class, and I'm like, thank you. I love you.
I remember every single teacher's name I've had, except for my preschool teacher name.
I don't remember my preschool. I remember all my teachers.
All I know is that she kind of sucked.
Kindergarten, Miss.
Because this is preschool.
Wait.
We haven't even had object permanence yet at that point.
Miss Harvey. First grade was Miss Blankenship. Second grade Miss Warner. Third grade Miss Jackson. Fourth grade Miss Johnson. Fifth grade Johnson, Bolton, Smith. Sixth grade was Hendricks. Parent, Sumter. Seventh, I have a whole lot more.
The principal's pet in elementary school.
I don't know.
I used to snitch on everyone. I don't snitch on anyone anymore.
Well, my current teachers are Franklin, Inman, Kemp, Gleason. I love Mr. Gleason. Mr. Kemp's pretty cool.
I remember.
Read this.
I already did.
Korean?
So, in preschool, I was not good at remembering names. I'm still not, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. So I would go up to the preschool teacher and go, hey, I would tell her this. She's like, I'm not a horse. Use my name. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like 4 years old.
I don't know your name.
Yeah. She sucked. And then Miss Thomas, her mom, Miss Thomas's mother, Miss Thomas was only in her late 20s.
Where's my headphones?
Early 30s. Her mother ran a swim school. And I was in it for all of a year. But I remember something, really cringy stuff happened there. That's what I remember though. So, I'm trying to remember it. And about, so in 5th grade, 6th grade, if you were to cuss, you would lose your entire recess from one cuss word. Like, oh my god. It's a cuss word. It's language. Why? That's... You okay?
No.
That's effectively arresting someone.
Hold on. So, in 2nd grade, when I was still in St. John, when I was in St. John, I wore dresses.
Oof.
So that's fun. But, I wore dresses because I just didn't feel like tucking in my shoes. And so, in 2nd grade, for everybody who, didn't wear a dress, we would all have to, stand up, and then Mrs. Schultz would be like, tuck check, and if your shirt wasn't tucked in, you had to tuck it in, and then you got, you missed, a recess or something like that.
Wow, Jesus.
Oh, no. You had silent lunch, which is pretty much lunch detention, except you can't talk to anybody.
Wow. I can't go to lunch without talking to my friends.
I can't.
There's a stereotype,
I can go 3 days without talking
how do
to
people
anyone.
always sit at the same lunch table? Duh, because usually a friend group pick out a lunch table and that becomes their lunch table.
Yeah.
All lunch table, and it's a long one.
I
And
sit out at a table of 8, and it's the same table every day. And it's me,
we play Uno on
me,
lunch.
Marissa, Callie,
Yeah, and then see here.
Kayla,
Oh my god, Colin. as soon as we go back
A
to
random
school,
girl,
we need to play the
Olivia.
lunch. We need to play the lunch version.
There's 2 more seats. No, it's a full table. Who else sits there? Me, Marissa.
I'm gonna get a pink hoodie over summer.
There's 2 more seats, but I don't remember who sits there. Honestly, I don't like Kayla or that random chick. She sits there because the counselor made her.
This podcast is already like 50 minutes.
Cool.
I think we've... Does anybody else got any more stories they want to share?
I cannot remember any.
Justin? Justin?
I'll take another question.
Justin, do you have any stories?
No, not right now.
Okay, well, I guess this is the end of the Gaydy Punch episode 3,
You're
as
welcome for that awesome name.
suggested by Ace. A beautiful name. So,
Good name. You're welcome.
hope you have a great day and all night and all morning and all evening.
Whenever
know.
you're listening to the podcast,
Can we call the...
don't forget to leave
Okay,
a
we
like
can
and
either go by the
subscribe.
Gaydy Bunch or the Queer Corner. Here,
You know what's
Queer
So-
Corner commentary.
I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and see you all later.